But how will God give you 66 books that reveals him? How will God become a man amongst men and you still think God is mysterious? How will God give you 66 books about himself and you still say he doesn't want to be questioned?
Hello beautiful people, and welcome back again to the channel. So from the clip that I have just played, you will hear the man of God, Dr. Abel Damina, as he is going to be going in details and explaining to us. According to him, he is like, God is not mysterious. How would you say God is mysterious? So guys, if this is your interest, if this will interest you, please, I would like you to watch this video to the end. Watch this video to the end and get in details what the man of God is trying to say concerning the mysteriousness of God, because many people do say God is mysterious, you cannot question him. But according to him, he said in the Bible that the Lord has given us different scriptures concerning himself, that God explained himself in several passages, in several chapters of the Bible, that we are supposed to understand him as Christians. So why would we now say he is a mysterious God? All right guys, please do all to subscribe to the channel if you're here to subscribe, and please like this video and let me know what your thoughts are when you finish watching the video. Please do all to watch this video to the end. All right guys, let's head right and deeper into the message. Let's get to know why and how he explained that God is not a mysterious God, that we Christians should stop saying that God is a mysterious God, because God has explained himself in the books of the Bible. Alright guys, let me not waste much of your time. Without further ado, let's head right into the video straight up.
Moses asks, what shall I say, or what do I call you, or what kind of identity do I give you? Then the Lord answered and said in verse 14, I am that I am. The name is not like some of us have names now. You know, like you can call yourself Joseph for identification. You can call yourself Enoch for identification. The name here refers to character. So the name speaks of an office, or the name speaks of a function. Because he said, if I tell them the God of your fathers, they know who he is talking about. The God of Abraham, the God of Isaac. So when he says the name, it means the office or the reputation that he has. That is, that name or what he said unto Moses is an active word. It's not a noun, it's an active word. And that's why a lot of people have argued, what is the name of God? Because some people came up with Jehovah. And the reason why they did that is because, you know, in normal grammar, you have consonants and vowels. We must study the scriptures together. So when he said, I am, the real meaning of the word is, if you look at today's language, is two verses. I be, or I become, or I will be what I will be. In other words, when God was saying those words to Moses, he was revealing his redemptive character. It was a revelation of his redemptive character. And I will show you that in a moment. Please pay attention. Now, that wasn't the first time. Don't forget that God was going to say that. Though we can say that Moses, though it is believed he wrote the book of Genesis, must have used that name in his writings. Now, God speaking to Moses again, that is 3 chapters after the first one. He said, I am God Almighty, where you have the word El Shaddai. Now verse 3 of Exodus chapter 6, verse 3. And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name of God Almighty. But by my name Jehovah was I not known to them? In the name was not used before then. And that was the same name, Yahweh, agreed to be used, Yahweh. But really, it's not Yahweh in the original. It's YHVH. Not a single vowel is in the original language. So that name has been used. But you see, why will God say, I am that I am in today's language? And I will be what I will be. Why will he say that about himself? That reveals the character of God in redemption. It reveals the character of God in redemption. God is saying to Moses, I will become a man to save. A revelation of God's character in redemption. I am means I will become a man to save. He's not talking about the almightiness of God to destroy the world. You see that in quote, to destroy the world. You know, some people think sovereignty is he can just decide right now. You know, you can just change your mind because you're sovereign. So we think that God is like that. He can just decide to change his mind. Look at the character of God in Romans chapter 5 verse 8. But God commended his love toward us, in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. But how will God give you 66 books that reveals him? How will God become a man amongst men, and you still think God is mysterious, and you still say he doesn't want to be questioned?